Hi boys and girls, today we're going to come together to read one of our decodable stories, Jim and Kim. So right away in the title we can instantly see two names of characters that are going to be throughout this story. Jim is a masculine name, a name for a boy. Kim is a feminine name usually, and it's a name for a girl in this story. We also see a picture of an animal. Do you know what animal this is? This is a hen, boys and girls. You know that a hen is a farm animal, and they can also lay eggs. And we also see in this picture another picture of a boy. In this picture, I see a little boy bending down, getting ready to feed the hen, and the hen is using his beak to eat. In this picture, I see a girl gathering some straw to go and help the hen build her nest. Do you know why she might be building her nest? What might she be getting ready to do? She might be getting ready to lay some eggs in there. And at the end of this story, I see those characters again. And wow, look what happened, boys and girls. The eggs that the hen laid hatched into baby chicks. How many chicks are there? 1, 2, 3. And they all look really happy, all the characters. They're happy and excited that the baby chicks have arrived. Okay, so before we read together, I want you to go ahead. You can pause this video and grab your crayons or markers to help me decode. The first thing I want you to do, boys and girls, is grab your yellow marker or crayon. You're going to highlight or color all the eyes that you see throughout your story. Now, when you see and hear the short sound of I, you usually see it when it's between two consonants. So in other words, J and M are consonants and I is the vowel here. And in this word, K and M are the consonants and I is the vowel here. When you find when you hear a short vowel sound, you usually find that vowel in between those two consonants. So I says I, okay? When you find it like that, make sure you highlight it. And you know that this is a sight word, I, in. So that also makes the short sound of I in the beginning. Go ahead, and if you spot that vowel in between two consonants, highlight it yellow. And as you're highlighting it yellow, please make that short sound of I. And remember, throughout this video, you can pause so that you're able to do this along with me. And the next vowel that we're going to find is the letter A, and I want you to pick up your blue for this. Now remember, the short sound of A says ah. Usually, boys and girls, again, we're going to spot this letter in between two consonants, because you know that the A here, when it's in between two consonants, produces its short vowel sound, ah, ah. Now this is a sight word again, and we know that and, the letter A here, produces that short A, ah. So go ahead and highlight that blue as well and go throughout your whole story and find your E's and color them blue. And as you're coloring them in, make sure you make that short sound of A, ah. The next vowel that I want you to find is E, and I want you to try to hunt for that letter E in between those two consonants. So in this word, P-E-T, you know that here's that vowel, and it's going to make that short sound of E because it's in between two consonants. So go ahead throughout your story, find those letter E's and make that short vowel sound, eh, eh. Our next vowel sound that we're going to do is the letter U. You can get your purple crayon or marker for this, and as you're hunting for this letter U, make sure you try to find it in between two consonants, because then it'll follow that rule and produce its short vowel sound, And the last vowel that I want you to do is letter O. Letter O, boys and girls, when it's coming in between those two consonants, makes the short sound of O, which is ah, ah. Okay, so now we're going to go and do our sight words, okay? And remember, you can keep pausing this video throughout so that you can follow along with me. The first sight word I want you to find in underlined green is and. So throughout your story, go ahead and find your sight word and highlight it or underline it green. Your next sight word I want you to find is had. Go ahead and get your red or orange and underline that sight word, that color, all throughout your story. The last sight word I want you to find is the sight word they. T-H-E-Y, they. Now remember, you don't have to always spot it with the uppercase T. You can also spot it with the lowercase t. Because T is uppercase here, you know that this is our first word in this sentence, so that's why it has that uppercase letter. But the word they can also be lowercase t. All right, so now we're ready to read. I want you to remember to track print with me, and please use the pictures to help you read the words throughout the story. Okay, and you can always put your name on this. And remember, you can come on Flipgrid or go ahead and make a short video to email to me so that I can hear you reading one of these decodables or another short story that you have at home. Jim and Kim. Jim and Kim had a pet. They had a pet hen. The hen was in a pen. And in this case, boys and girls, a pen is not something that we write with. The word pen here, its meaning means it's a gate for the pen to stay, a gate for the hen to stay in to keep it safe. Jim had fun with the pet hen. Jim fed the hen. Kim had fun with the pet hen. Kim got a nest for the hen. The hen had little ones. And little ones, boys and girls, is referring to these little ones, the chicks. Jim and Kim have lots of little hens. Good job, guys. So as you're reading, remember to use these pictures to help you. And you can also spot other sight words throughout the story. So let's review, boys and girls. If we read this story together, and you can always go back to listen to it again and read to yourself at home, but let's talk about the main idea together. Remember, the main idea is, what's the author's big idea, or what does he want us to know mainly about this story? So what is the main idea about this decodable Jim and Kim? Well, it's about how the characters Jim and Kim help take care of the hen. That's what it's mainly about. It's about how people can help take care of a hen. So how did these two characters help? Now we're going to go into the details. They helped the hen by feeding it. They helped the hen by helping build a nest with her. And they also helped by watching her chicks hatch, and they're probably also going to start to take care of those chicks just like they do the hen. They're going to do that by feeding the chicks. They're going to do that by placing those chicks in the pen with their mother, the mother hen. And they're probably going to be, watching and taking care of those chicks to help them grow. Okay? So this is what the story is mainly about. That's the main idea. Go ahead, like I said, and help decode all these letters and words with me. Keep practicing those short vowel sounds at home and keep using those pictures as clues to help you.